Welcome to day 3 of our advent calendar. Today I got a comment of someone asking to build a cabin in a cave, and I thought that was an interesting idea. So I found this little cave that I think will work. And we're just gonna build something cute right here. I think this will be a little bit of a challenge. Although I did used to build inside caves kind of like this a lot. First things first, I think we're gonna need to clear this out and make it flat. Bring it to this level. And I already grabbed these blocks because I thought they'd be fun to build with. And I was hoping to use them as like almost support beams. Now I'm trying to decide if we should make it angled, which I hate doing, or if we should do it flat. It's actually a hard one. I kind of thinking flat, and then we could put a window on one side and a door on the other. Okay, so if we set up these pillars, hopefully this doesn't blend into the dirt too much. I don't want to do too much terraforming since there is so much dirt right here. But I was thinking we could also use cobbled deep slate for like maybe right here. We'll just lay this out real quick. I'm not sure how far apart we should do these, but we could do this for now. Okay, the barrels look bad against the dirt, I'm feeling, but I don't want to ditch the idea too prematurely. Maybe we'll just do them on the corners for now, and then we'll want one right here. I feel like we actually need to backtrack here and embrace more of like the cave aspect, because this is just kind of looking like something that we stuck into the hillside. Maybe we should get some stone and bring it up around, even though it wasn't already naturally here. Okay, yeah, I actually think that's gonna help us out quite a lot. So I'm gonna go through and just put some stone just all around and try and make it look as natural as I can. Okay, I tried to make that look as naturally integrated to the terrain as possible, but I grabbed all these things because I thought we could try and make it look... Oh, let me fix this. We could just add some, like, I don't know, gradients or something. Kind of like this, just a little bit of variation. And maybe some of these, I don't know, stone drips. I don't want to put too many though, because it will actually stop the snow from stacking up, which always looks good, so we don't really want to do that. This is looking pretty good, in my opinion, for a good base. Now, one thing I said in the last video is I've never built with just logs, because I always end up giving up. Except I have built with just cherry logs, because obviously that's a really good one. But this like regular texture, I have not, so I wanted to try doing that. And I'm not sure whether to go with spruce, dark oak, or oak. Ah, I hate this search bar, it's so annoying. Let's just put them all out to see how they look. Okay, so the spruce is a little bit more warm toned, cool tone, and that's just lighter. Okay, this oak definitely blends in too much with the dirt, so I think we'll go with spruce because it's warm and inviting. So maybe we can integrate this to the build. Should we do like that? And do this. And I still want to try and get these barrels. Should we do these for walls? Ugh. I don't understand the directions. I mean, okay, these actually are not bad walls. I don't know if these logs or this counts for our rule for a new block every build. That's one of our rules. Every build we're trying to incorporate a new block that I've never built with before. Because I have used barrels, but never for like walls or whatever. And even though that's pretty common, and obviously I never build with just the log version of logs. I mean, you know, neither of them are crazy ideas, so I don't know if they count. But for right now, I think let's go ahead with this idea because I think this is looking really great. Although we might have to respace these. Although we could just stick a part further back. So we could have like maybe a window right here. Something like that. Is this dark oak? Oh, it is. That actually looks, I feel like that looks better with the, whatever these are called, barrels. Okay, I guess we're going with dark oak. Maybe we should do a corner door right here. I've never done that, so that'll be interesting. Perhaps that's another window. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, this is cuter than I thought it was gonna be. Let's see if maybe we should have some of these things drip down a little. Does that look odd? Maybe this doesn't quite belong there. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good. I don't know if this section is really very cohesive. Maybe we should just do that, yeah. I think the problem is it needs to be gradually going up. Okay, yeah, that looks better for sure. I hope this isn't cutting out my voice. I have gone to using a higher quality noise compressor because of the radiators, but I think it might be cutting my voice. Alright, I think this is a good spot to leave this. Actually, for the windows, I was thinking maybe we could use these grates. I've never used these before. Maybe this could be our new block. I saw I'm trying to use these for windows and it just looks so good. The only issue is we're not going to have a lot of depth. Is this waxed? No. Let's get a waxed version so it doesn't switch up on us. The only issue is we don't have that much dimension, so we're going to have to be a little more mindful when we go through with our detailing. And then maybe we can match the door. Let's see if we can do something like this. Okay. I think this will turn out. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some major detailing on this. But one thing is, you know, how do you even get to this cabin? So I think we're going to make some way to get up. So I think we're going to have a little dock or something down here with a ladder and then a way to get up to the forest. I'm kind of thinking a ladder to get down. So maybe we could have a little walkway out and then there's a ladder that goes down and then there's a little staircase up from that. And we'll have to pick a door for that because I think we should use trapdoors to make it seem kind of like thin and brittle. And perhaps we'll start off with a stair. Let's see. Gonna have to do this. And we can actually, I feel like this would be a good time to use a shelf and a ladder. Let's just make this super bare bones and then we can go from wherever. Okay, actually maybe we'll just make this single. And we'll have to do a stair. And we'll have to build a dock, but I think that's gonna be, I thought that would look better, to be honest. Okay, that's not that, it's not very safe either. Let's add the staircase going up and then we can decide. Maybe we'll try spruce for this one so that it matches the barrels. We could do it this way. I don't know, it's kind of giving like spindly scaffolding kind of vibes, which I do like. Let's get some fences in here. Maybe we can add some extra supports like this, which might make it look better. And I was thinking we could put signs along the side, but we don't really want it to look like chairs. I mean, that's not much better, is it? Let's see, we'll add supports like this, at least. Okay, we definitely need something on the sides, though. It's weird how the dark oak, like, can be so saturated, but so unsaturated. Like, it's weird that this is made out of the same wood, is it not? I mean, it's not horrible. I feel like it could be better, but you know what? We'll come back to this if we have a better idea. I feel like we need to put in some fences in other places now. Should we just randomly put pillar right here? Bam. Okay, I'm a little stumped, so we're gonna move to decorating. I don't feel like this looks good. This maybe, but for these, what about a stair? Too big. And this matches a window too much, I feel like. Let's do that. How about this? It blends in a little bit, but I think that kind of makes it look good because that's a little dimension. And maybe we'll do this little trick we learned. Okay, now the tops just blend in way too much. Ah, why is this so difficult? And we could put these on the inside for a little bit of variety. And you know what? We should change this to a log. Can't really put these on the outsides of all of these because of, yeah, that. But we can do that here. What should our next step be? Maybe we could put some dark oak signs right above the door to help frame it in. Yeah, it could be better. I think, hold on. We definitely need something to come out over the doors. Is that too much? That actually looks pretty dumb. Ah! This is proving to be so difficult. Oh my gosh. Let's see, should we put this as a pathway? And then maybe some cobble around that. Well, I thought this build was gonna be like fairly easy, but it is definitely not. Do we have anything that matches this kind of color? Black stone? Maybe some polished black stone? Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Does that look better or worse? Oh, I really can't tell with this one. This one's hard. Okay. I feel like we're at the point where we need to just pick something and roll with it. Okay, let's pretend this was our house. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Let's at least get a pressure plate. Or right here. That's nice. One on the inside. Let's switch to the inside since this isn't going great. And oh, I don't like this. Maybe what we need to do is do this for the windows, but then a door can have this kind of thing. Okay, so the interior, we don't really have anything to start working with because it's just empty. Okay, back outside. I just wanted to do... No, freaking dumb thing. Wait, I did not mean to grab an oak shelf. If we do a spruce. Wow, constantly impressed with myself. I thought maybe it could help. You know, one thing I like to add though whenever I don't love a build is leaves. Oops. Maybe if we just put some leaves in front of the windows. It's not helping. Ah. I think I'm struggling with the grates, but I really want to use the grates and challenge myself because haven't used them. So anyways, I'm gonna dig this out a little bit. Okay, I dug out this space. I think we'll kind of go with an L shape to accommodate these windows. And I think the fireplace is going to be right here. Or we could put it in the center of the build, but nah, I think right here. And I want to get a little bit interesting with the walls. Me and my sister got on Minecraft and we were brainstorming blocks that we thought might look good together. And so, yeah, that's where some of the block ideas are coming from today. But I also just had this idea to use these shelves to be like baseboards. Although obviously in corners you have problems. I was thinking maybe we can do the, let me get the block, waxed weathered. I have a really hard time building with green. I don't know what it is, but it is difficult. Copper bulbs. I wonder if maybe we try and use those as lights. I've never messed with them, so I don't quite know. Interesting. Okay. Fireplace. If we do this as a fireplace, should we put it there? Actually, we could bring it one forward. Let's just make a massive fireplace. Actually, what if we did like one of those kind of raised ones? So this is where our floor is going to be. We just haven't put it in yet. We could do one of the pretty big ones though. Like this. Which could be very interesting. Can't really incorporate our chiseled things though. How this is going. That's alright. Yeah, I think this actually looks pretty good. Let's pop a fireplace in there. Bam bam. Ooh, it lights the place up. It's pretty good. Okay. Time to figure out a floor that's gonna bring this all together. I know we were thinking soul sand might look good, but at the same time, we do not want a soul sand floor. It's a terrible floor. Let's finish this wall though, real quick. What would look good with all these blocks? There's a lot going on here. I feel like we have a lot of this kind of like very dark neutral going on though, so I wish I could think of something. Because black soda is kind of purpley and saturated. It's not exactly what we're going for. Ooh, what about coal? I actually love building with it, but I definitely get annoyed because it's so annoying to gather. It's very stark. It does not look good with the fire pit. It looks good with everything else though. No. I feel like it looks too much like a, I don't know, like asphalt. We could do cherry log, but again, this is just really purple, so not that. We could bring the logs from outside in. This actually might be one of the better matches. I feel like there's too much going on here. What about spruce? I feel like all this looks good. It's just, this copper. This copper is difficult. Could always checker, but I think that's just too much. Okay, let's just fill this in and we could change it out if we come up with something better. In my opinion though, this is the best way to get through any kind of art block, is just by moving on and skipping over things. I never spend more than just a few minutes, whether it be like art or Minecraft or anything. I never spend more than just a few minutes working something, and if it's not working, I do something else, because a lot of times something else you'll be doing in the piece or work or whatever will help you later to come back and solve that piece. I think it's just in my head. I feel like maybe I just personally don't like this color of green, which is why I don't like it, but I feel like these blocks all look good together. I don't know. You know what? Let's just put, even though I'm starting to overuse these, but let's just put spruce shelves above the door, because I don't like that black stone. It's good for now. Rah. I feel like we should extend this out one more way here too, just to make the fireplace pop. This is kind of like giving me like Howl's Moving Castle vibes a little bit. Alright, and now here's the fun part, is we can see where this ends up. The only thing is, if that's too far back, we won't be able to properly see it. Even though I try to keep it pretty much in line, we might honestly cheat a little and bring it like right here. Just so it's a little bit more visible. Actually, a fun idea could be having multiple fireplaces. Ooh, I actually kind of like that idea. Maybe we should make this a big fireplace. We've always done just little ones. That's heavy duty. Maybe we don't do that. I don't know. Let's just continue on. I think let's try and do this wall back here as well. We keep using the blocks that you have to crouch to place, and it's kind of annoying me. It goes up one more. Okay, it looks like I did not level the ceiling, but that's fine. Let's try soul sand. I always love how it looks together. And we can continue this all the way over or not. I don't know. Is that gonna be weird? Love hearing the cries of the dead as I build my house. Okay, but maybe to give this some dimension, we should put some logs right here, so it's not completely flat. Yay, this is turning out cute. And we could always put more baseboards here. It might just involve putting like a little table or something here. We'll just do that for now. I hate doing that. All right, I've decided we're not going to be doing this because this looks a little ridiculous. But maybe we could do that and then, but we could do like a double fireplace situation, which I feel like could look good here. Okay, you'll see. Does this place look kind of dinky? Yes. Is it still really cute? Also, yes. I think to make this work better, we're gonna have more fences, which includes this being a bit pushed back. So perhaps we'll have more stone, like so. Just really fill this up with fences to look like support. And then we'll really bring the grass up and stuff here. Block that out. As for this, I still do not know. But maybe we could just take away a lot of the railings, so. And you know what? Let's make a cute little dock while we're at it. No reason not to. Maybe we'll go with cobblestone. Incorporate some of that. That looks so derpy. Whatever. Yeah, no, we have to change that. First of all, I think it's too small to be using this stuff. And I think what we're gonna do is just slabs like this. We'll step like that. We'll put a little lantern hanging from like right. How tall is this? Right here. Okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world for sure. We could put some boats to give it some life, perhaps. And maybe we can even tether it to the dock to make it also seem kind of cool. There we go. That's kind of cute. I could get behind that. All right, and yes, let's hang some torches in here. Or lanterns. I suppose right there looks cute. And maybe let's put one more lantern on the edge of here. And we need a log, I feel like, to go under this one. All right. I feel like this is coming together. It's cute even if it's a little messed up. But hey, this was supposed to be a challenge anyways. I'm always wondering maybe we just take these off and just leave it precarious. Kind of fits with the vibes, I don't know. All right, let's finish this place. Okay, let's continue this up, just like that. Then maybe we'll put this like that. And then we'll put slabs, so it might look kind of nice. We do this all around. We might need dark oak wood for this bit. Interesting. But it works. I suppose now it is time to put the ceiling in with slabs. We can do some oak detailing with some spruce as my go-to, which I think will be nice. I don't think we should be too crazy adventurous because of how much stuff we have going on right now. But I like to do these like kitty corner things that I guess hardly works in here. You know what we could actually do? We could just do stripes across the ceiling. Like this, which will work better because of the irregular shape. There's a lot going on in here, but I feel like it's working. You guys will have to let me know if you think it is, at least. Now, time to furnish. I believe. Is the outside done? We could replace all these blocks with snow blocks, which might make it look better, but we're already... I am running out of time, low-key. As sad as that is. So we might move on. Alright, so I think we forgot to put in, like, a bookshelf anywhere. I almost wonder if maybe we could put one back here. Or this entire wall. That's kind of cute. I had the idea to put a lectern here, maybe with a book. Oh yeah, I got these chiseled bookshelves because never used them. My continuity mod doesn't work on these, which is a little sad. But I don't know, maybe we'll do this or something, I don't know. And we definitely need item frames. We always use lots of item frames. One will be for the boots. I feel like this would be a great painting wall, but it's just not sectioned fantastic for a painting. Anyways, we'll probably put our work blocks along here. This is kind of a very awkward space. Why did I do this? And some blast furnaces, and we'll have to do... I'm obsessed with this trick. I think it's just so cute. I want, like... No, I don't want stone, I want andesite. But we could do as if it's like a, yeah, little stovetop thing. I think that's pretty cute, personally. And maybe we'll throw a pot of something on top. And you know what? We should throw a cake up here. Cake would be so cute. We still need to find a place for the bed. We could put the bed, like, over here. But I feel like that's awkwardly spaced. I feel like we should put the bed over here. Yes. And we can put trapdoors. No, whatever this is. Signs along the side, I think, to give it a nice little look. Okay, I think that's good. And perhaps the clock will go right here. Clocks are always an essential. And I'm feeling like a rug. Like maybe a Christmas theme rug. Oh yes! I can't believe that we haven't already done this, but a Christmas rug. Oh, we could just do that. Super cute. Should we put a chair here? I feel like we should put a chair here. No! Oh, we can't put a sign on this side though. That's okay. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. This only has one thingamajig. Maybe we'll put another flower pot there, I don't know. I feel like it just adds a lot. You know, I realized we have not been doing armor stands. Which is odd, because I feel like armor stands are one of the best ways to decorate. Let's see, we could put one here. Or we could put one back here. Wait. No, just kidding. Right here is definitely the best spot. But we still need to do our Christmas tree. No, I keep going to try a bush. I just want a bush. I think we're doing an indoor one today. Maybe we'll do this. Can you put this on logs? No. I do not know why it looks like that in my hotbar, but fantastic. Adorable. And of course a star. Quite the essential. Very adorable. Oh, that's very cute. And I want to do I know we've already done this, but I want to do this again. This really cute present. Yeah. Adorable. I need to figure out some other present options, though, I will say. I feel like it's a little empty back here. You know, we could do, to blend in with the wall a little bit, dark oak stairs as a shelf, and put our baking down here instead. Put our cake here. And what should we put up there? Maybe a stone cutter. Stone cutter's always a good thing to have around. Cute. Alright, now we just need a couple flowers, and I think the interior will be pretty much done. Maybe we'll do a mushroom. I feel like the person who lives here would have a couple otter plants. And perhaps that. And now we just need some armor. Maybe we'll do a chainmail set. I always like to collect a full chainmail set for my things. And maybe some diamond boots. Cute. I've always liked how chainmail looks. Oh yeah, and then maybe we should do that one idea I had with the shelves to make these look like curtains. I feel like those look like shades that you could pull down. I do like that. So, I don't know. I think this is good. Oh, do we need more light? Maybe we'll put a lantern over by this reading area. Wow, I think we're good. This is definitely a challenging one, but okay. Why has this grown on me a lot? This feels super cute. I feel like maybe we could add more details out here, but I don't quite know what to do. And you know what? I just had an idea. Maybe we could put these flowering leaves instead, so that we have a pop of color out here and it's not all just depressing. Okay, yes, I think that's totally better. Yay! If you guys have any suggestions, you should totally leave them, because I feel like it's missing just something to make it look really good. But I don't know what that is. But you know what? I'm very happy with how it's turned out so far, so yay! Let's put our sign up. Let's put it... Ooh, this one's a hard one. Where should we put it? Maybe we'll put it right here. Is it already day 4? Yeah, I guess it is. Wow. Hopefully that's not too awkward of a spot. Oh, this is so cute. Get the snow coming. Maybe we should look at this with shaders. Whoa. Aw, it actually makes it look a lot cuter too. Okay, this is real cute. That's annoying, but it's fine. Aw. Okay, I think we did pretty good with this place. This place was a little bit of an adventure, I think. But it worked out. It's very cute. Learning lots of things with these builds. Oh, and what does this say? Oh, look at that beautiful message. I love reading. This is actually like a great view too. This would be an epic spot for a base. You have straight up to the tower, or whatever, the forest, and then you also can come down here in your boats and just absolutely take off. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today, and happy holidays. Goodbye!